Hello, my friends. Ana Sarabia here. Second month of 2024. It's here with us, and have a few things to share with you about what's going on in the real estate market this time. And so, first of all, most people, most buyers out there and sellers too, were thinking that, since the end of last quarter, 2023, the Fed, Jerome Powell said that we would be seeing rates come down for at least 3 times in 2024. And when they met last week, since all the key indicators of the economy were better than expected, meaning inflation stabilizing, jobs reports came out super good, the stock market doing really, really great. So they saw no need to reduce the rates, and that created a spike in mortgage rates. So the people that are sitting on the fence are saying, well, I'm just gonna wait until rates come down to buy a house. Problem number one with that strategy is that we don't even know when they're gonna come down. And if they come down, they're not gonna come down for a whole point. Probably it's gonna be a decimal decreases, for the most part. And as prices and properties, they still go up because they are continually going up. That may present a problem for those that are, basically trying to guess or bet on, changes on the market because all the indicators are not there. There's a lot of other people that says, well, I'm just waiting for the market to crash. Again, everything, all the things that drive real estate crashes, none of those things that, for instance, created the 2008, 2009 crash are actually happening. So trying to guess what's going to happen, it's a really dangerous strategy. So my advice is to work with what we know. And what we know right now, at least here, San Antonio metro area, I do believe that we're shifting into a buyer's market. But at the same time, I am blown away when I saw the reports for last week. We only have 4.4 months of inventory. So what is a buyer's market? A buyer's market is when we have more than 6 months. So we're still pretty far out from that. And it's a possibility that when the spring market comes, although, there's quite a lot of movement going on right now, if the spring market comes in and all of the people that were sitting on the fence, as far as selling or putting the houses up for sale, change their mind and then decide, well, I have to sell, either because there is a life event, because there are 2 reasons why people would decide to move on. Either there's a life event or a luxury situation. And what I mean by a luxury situation is a want to, nor a have to. I want a bigger house, I want a better house, I want a smaller house, something like that. Whereas a life event is, birth in the family, kids leaving, empty nesters, downsize, upsize, divorce, whatever the case may be. So the reality is, as I've said in previous episodes, everything that we thought we knew completely went down the tube after COVID, because that's when everything pretty much changed and things were not cyclical anymore, if that makes any sense. So we're on uncharted territory. At the end of the day, rates are higher than, where we were for a very long time. But at the same time, this is not even the highest that they've ever been, and things need to continue, move on. Change is inevitable. So my advice, again, in a nutshell, let's work with what we know. If you are, if your plans are to, again, buy a house, there's always ways to go about it. Adjustable rate mortgage loans, buy downs, etc. And if you're going to sell, again, I cannot predict what's going to happen in the spring season, but the reality is, again, San Antonio metro area, 4.4 months of inventory, and that is pretty low. So, and when I say San Antonio metro area, keep in mind that our board, San Antonio Board of Realtors, pretty much covers Bernie, New Braunfels, Obviously now we have a cooperation with the Austin Board of Realtors and the Houston Board of Realtors, but that's besides the point. So it's a pretty, I don't just mean San Antonio, but it's San Antonio and the metro area. So that's what's going on in the real estate market for the kickoff of the second month of 2024. Again, please be so kind to subscribe to this channel. What do we talk about here? As I said, a little bit of real estate, a little bit of design, a little bit of life, grandparenting, whatever. So any topics that might interest you, feel free to send them out and we can definitely talk about them in another opportunity. So again, please subscribe and let us know what we can do for you if you're in the market to buy or sell a property in the San Antonio metro area or Austin. Thank you so much for watching. It's me again. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just wanted to say real quick, if you want to check out some of our previous content, feel free to check out and click over here. And for our newest content, just do it on the opposite side. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, an invitation for you to subscribe and like our content, and I hope to see you here very often.